Slay station. Hello guys, me, Slay Station here, and we're reacting to this. It's on Forces Hacks. Hack attack. Yeah, I'm reacting to this. I don't think I have seen this. So I'm just gonna.
Welcome back to Hack Attack, the only show where, try as I might, I can't force a relevant pun. I'm Justin. Today on ARM, I brought y'all Sonic Forces. If you don't know, Sonic Forces is a game where a blue hedgehog runs in a straight line, and all you gotta do is hold one button. It might seem bland. It is. But ooh, these hacks and corruptions are definitely not. I'll be breaking everything in the game, from the characters to even the physics. So strap in so we can speed right into these hacks. First things first, oh my god. What am I even looking at? Well, the simple answer is called player model corruption, although my worst nightmare is a bit more fitting. Whatever it is that I did to make this happen really broke a lot of things. Like sometimes the screen will blink, or effects will be way oversized. Oh yeah, character models too, don't forget these monstrosities. Strangely enough, this hack doesn't usually affect character models in the cutscenes, or any of the other characters that pop up in the game. But when it takes effect, you can really see it. Classic Sonic got the most ridiculous set of spines I've seen yet. And then we got the Avatar, the last Bonebender. He's definitely looking normal. Oh, and don't think I was going to forget about Modern Sonic 2. He's not escaping from this chaotic mess. As you can see, well, actually you really can't. Sonic's boost effects are way past the size they should be. Now this is the true power of teamwork. I did mention earlier that this hack sometimes doesn't affect character models in the cutscenes, but this infinite cutscene is the only one where I found anything remotely different. And honestly, I really gotta hand it to myself. I really managed to make quite a mess with Sonic and friends. Yeah, I'll just see myself out. This next hack is called the Physics Breaker hack, and if you couldn't tell, it does exactly what it does in the box, and even a little bit more. First thing you'll notice with this hack, the camera's locked at a really strange angle this time, and doesn't seem to want to move. This camera really doesn't want to be part of this game, and honestly, neither would I. I should also mention that boost pads don't exactly make sense anymore. Either they make you go so fast that you borderline teleport, or they continue straight into the air. Sometimes a little bit of both. This looks funny, but he's swallowing it, there's no end. Even if we go to another level, the camera just wants to do its own thing, which honestly would be kind of cool if this hack didn't make the game control like trash. And with a camera like this, levels feel like they just end. I don't think that's how it should look, but okay, cool, yeah, fine. Oh, and speaking of things not working how they should, Sonic sometimes just gets stuck on springs, going up and down, over and over, a perpetual cycle, ups and downs, just like its games. All seems normal with this hack. Oh wait, the camera's not zooming back in. Oh, I guess I'm falling now. Oh, I guess I'm dead now. Yeah, not all hacks are good. This one's simply called Broken Camera. Yeah, I know, not the most original name, but don't judge me, it's not easy to make these things. Well, anyways, it does exactly what you saw before. For some reason, the game just can't keep track of the character in 2D. Even if I slow down, the camera still goes way too far. Maybe if I go even slower, nope, bye. Hey, there's a lot of flashing lights, so skip to this time on the screen if you don't like that. But if you do, you'll love this.
Yeah, I'll put something up to say where to go if you don't like flashing lights. You have a chance. So 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, go.
So this hack, Overdrive Oversized, does a lot of things. Like for example, there's no stage here. Well, it's there, but it's so big that it doesn't even show up. But thankfully the collision's still there, so you can at least try to navigate through the level. Also, enemies are really big. Wait a sec, actually everything's really big. Springs, rings, and even a wisp spawns fire. And I guess it shoots rainbow colors? Kirby would be proud. Other stages have the same thing going on too. Green Hill is actually looking more like Sand Hill now. Oh, and the springs aren't just big, they also don't send you in the correct direction anymore. These colors feel so bright, and I'm not feeling alright. Yeah, this hack is not for the faint of sight. Every time I play the Avatar, it's like I get a headache, and that's even with the hack enabled. These are just some big capsules too, with just something going on inside them. And whoa, would you look at these cutscenes? Because I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at, and I think the game feels the same. Oh, and another cutscene. Hopefully should make more sense than the other, and I died. Alright then. Now you see him, now he's dead. Boosting is a bad idea, at least with this hack, the boost modifier. If moving way past fast is the way you like to roll, then you'll like this one. With this little modifier, you can multiply the speed of the boost, although you should keep it at a manageable level. Otherwise, you'll end up like our pal Shadow. His boost was too fast and too strong. It's almost like he's using chaos control, but in this case, it's all chaos and no control. On some places like Metropolis, you can play a little bit of Sonic Spinball with these buildings, because you'll just be bouncing off of everything. It's pretty hilarious. With high-speed boosting like this, it's borderline impossible to grasp where Sonic actually is. And strangely enough, neither can the camera, because if you boost into the end goal, the camera will still follow Sonic for much longer than it should, and you'll find that the road ends here. Also, that background hill is solid? Sure, Sonic Team, sure. And try not to boost recklessly either, because even on spring, Sonic Boost will still send him flying. And speaking of flying, his air boost sends him way out, and surprisingly fun to use. Just try not to die, though. Yeah, Sonic is not looking too good, but oh god, Tails, what happened to you? I think the name I'll choose for this one is All Corruption, because not only are all the characters, well, a complete mess, so are some of the background objects like these giant worm dudes. At least, I think they're giant worm dudes. They certainly don't look like it anymore. Now, sometimes it can vary, with Sonic looking relatively not terrible to absolutely horrifying. There's other variations too, like Salad Finger Sonic, and what the heck is going on with these worm dudes now? Talk about an overbite. What's up guys, it's me, Fingers the Hedgehog. Don't read too much into that. Don't worry, the Avatar can get into the Yowie Hands Club too. Also, his face is flashing. If you pause at just the right time, oof, I don't know how to feel about this. And I don't think the boss does either. Let's just go down the list of everything wrong with this boss, shall we? The core is floating. Pretty sure that's not where that should be. He's tilted, literally. All his everything is everywhere. Body parts blinking in and out of reality. But I'll remove a sin because the shockwave attack can't actually hit you since it's stuck in the ground. The inner boss is poking out like a broken rib. I'm sure that has to hurt. But we're not done with this hack yet. There's even more that it breaks. Obviously, this boss can't even keep itself straight, but the best part is that it can't even shoot in a straight line. The boss can be a little difficult at times, but with the power of teamwork. Look at these dudes. Look at his head. Oh, Infinite's got them hands too. And speaking of Infinite, his cutscenes are completely broken. Both him and Sonic got those wacky fingers, but so's the Avatar, and I love it. Friendship. Cutscenes are just great with this hack, especially this one with Classic Sonic, where this just slowly rotates. Yeah, I remember back in classic games where Sonic would just rotate too. Such attention to detail. Past this point, the cutscene, everyone's just gone. Sometimes cutscene cameras don't focus on the right spot, meaning that some characters get just completely left out of frame. Ugh, what a game. But wait, there's even more. If you want even more crazy Sonic Forces madness, or even just some really awesome hacks for mini-games, this episode spotlights on Codename Gamma. Most of this episode wouldn't even be possible without his research and his cheat table. So again, if you want to see some cool stuff, click the eye in the top right corner to check out his channel. But if you want more of me, click on one of the things on this screen.
Okay, guys, that's all for today. So, bye guys. See you next time on PlayStation.